Well, hello. Happy Monday, Capstone. Today we are going to work on slide 6, and this is my favorite slide. This is when you take everything you've learned and you really put it all together. I love this slide. The two examples I have for you are really strong. So there are three sentence starters you can use, and the point of this is to convince your audience of your point of view. So clearly, when you research something for a very long time, you start to have a perspective. You gain an opinion about it. You have views, right? You have feelings about what you've researched. So that's what you're going to share. So you might start with, after completing my research, I believe. That's such a clear one. After completing my research, I believe. Or you might say, of all the things I've learned, what's most important is, okay, those two will really get you into this. So now let's look at two examples from last year. The first one is from Mason, who was studying soccer. So after researching soccer and human rights, I believe that FIFA does not do enough to stop racism and human rights problems in soccer. So he has a clear belief, a clear opinion that FIFA does not do enough to stop these things. And his opinion's better than these things are bad, right? That's an opinion, but this opinion's strong that FIFA does not do enough to stop these horrible things. And now he gives evidence. Soccer had 15 racist incidents in 2019 alone. That's way too many. Fans and players should be protected. Each of these acts was reported to FIFA. They need to punish teams and fans more strongly so it stops. Also, FIFA knows that Qatar has used child labor to build its stadiums. Since FIFA know these horrible things are happening, I think it's their responsibility to stop it. It's beautiful. So he gives us an opinion that FIFA should do more to stop racism and human rights issues in soccer. He gives us evidence and then he ends strongly. And notice, last year I also gave them all of the sentence reminders with all the awubases and fanboys. And did you notice that Mason used this fanboy since FIFA know these horrible things are happening, I think it's their responsibility to stop it. So using a complex sentence here in this slide is so powerful. I really, really, really want you to do it. Okay? Now let's look at Isla. She studied endangered animals last year. We haven't seen any of her slides, but this one's really strong. Of all the things I've learned, what's most important is that we need to know that our actions have consequences. Beautiful. She thinks the most important thing she's learned is that our actions have consequences. So the things we do there's a cause and an effect, right? Clear opinion. And I love that she's not like, after my research, I believe that animals dying is bad. We don't want those kinds of opinions. We want sophisticated opinions. So our actions have consequences. Boom. Now she's going to back it up. Scientists say that the rate of extinction is 1,000 times higher than what it should be. This is because of humans. We pollute the air, destroy habitats, and poach and kill animals for money. If we want this to stop, we must make big changes to how we live. Ooh. Again, do you notice she ended with an awubis? If we want this to stop, we must make big changes to how we live. I love it. Ending with the complex sentence, it's like a punch in the face. And you want to punch in the face when you're sharing your research, you're sharing your work, You're sharing your beliefs. You want to knock somebody in the nose. That's what you want to do with it. Okay? So that's what you're doing today. You're thinking about your research, and you're thinking about, now because of my research, what do I believe? And then you're writing about that, and you're backing it up with some evidence. And please make sure you use these sentence reminders to add a complex sentence to this slide. All right? We want to be using these as often as possible. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, last thing. I'm also posting Juan David's slides because his slides are amazing. His slides are so good. He clearly is putting his heart into it, his mind into it. He's working hard. And I want you to read his slides because that's what I want your slides to look like. Some of you do have slides at this level, but Juan David is, and a few of you have really set the bar for where your slide should be. I'm going to post a different kid each day. So the Monday kid is Juan David. Tuesday, I'll post another kid. And I just want you to read his work and really marvel at how well he's doing. All right. Good luck today.